Ready?
We are ready. Yep.
So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight again for the UrbanbellaTube Natural Hair Summer Series. So for those of you who are joining us for the first time this summer, we are covering wash and go this summer. So every episode will feature a model with wash and go hair of different texture, different natural hair characteristics. This is our model, Nazara. She joined us on the very first video that we did, which I will link below in the description, where we did a roller set on her hair. So we're excited that she's back because we can show you flexibility. So for those of you watching, tonight's episode is only 30 minutes. We're now going to a shorter series so that we can kind of get you in, get you out, and it allows us to be really quick about the tips. So tonight I'm going to cover 7 key steps regarding wash and go, how to really get the most from it. So tonight we're going to concentrate on really how to get the stretch, really how to pull the hair out. So Shauna's going to do the technique, and I will go through the key things to know, and she'll make sure that she shows that in the camera, so she'll turn Nazara just a little bit as needed. In fact, we're going to turn her a little bit anyway because you need to see this side of her hair where we've already styled, where Shauna has already styled all of this part of her hair. So this has already been done, already been dried, and we will, Shauna will show you how to fluff that, really work the look, and it'll be good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. The tools tonight, I'll back up the tools tonight, we are going to be obviously focusing on the techniques, focusing on the key tips that you need for washing hair. I'm going to start at the top of the list. While Shauna's kind of pulling Nazara's hair out, take a look and notice Nazara's hair without product, how the frizz and kink factor is. I would absolutely put Nazara in the 4B, 4C category. Many times, of course, we hear that they say, oh, type 4s can't do wash and go. I'm a type 4, my wash and go. Zara's wash and go. Shauna's wash and go. She'll bend a little bit. You can see her. She's like 6'10". So we do them all day here at UrbanbellaTube. Obviously, we have a lot of tools, and I'll show you everything that we do. But I'll start at the top of the list because you can go ahead. Shauna's going to go ahead and start working, but I will point out key things for you to know. So just make sure Zara's taking it towards the camera. All right. So first on the list is hydration. I've covered this in a couple of other videos. There will be another video posted that just talks about how to get hydrated hair. Whenever you're working with natural hair, it's really critical that you have moisturized hair. The more moisturized the hair, the longer the style lasts, the less frizz you have, and the less product you use. Okay, so I'm gonna hold those in the cameras there and see if they look hard to see. Hold that right there at the camera. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so that's the Urban cleanser, and then this one is the Urban conditioner. These are critical first step foundations to being able to do a wash and go. You will also create a link to those 2 products. Actually, I have a really great duo online. I'll create a link to the duo below in the description so that you can take a look at those products in greater detail. But they are your first steps to being able to do wash and go. Dry hair tends to puff up more, lose definition really, really fast, and of course you got to use more products. All right, so get that part right, and you got the basics down. You can do a wash and go even if you don't have well hydrated hair because our creams and our gels will give you a lot greater flexibility, but it just makes it a lot harder. Okay, so tonight in particular, let's talk about what Shauna is doing. First things first, when you wash and go, it's really important that you. Okay, it's real important. What Shauna's going to show you now. Shauna's going to show you on the side. It's very important to use a downward motion with the wash and go. So downward is combing the hair down and close to the hair, close to the scalp, versus flicking the hair out really, really fast. So first she'll show you the downward motion that we use. And I'll talk about the product that she's using tonight, which is the fruit gel. Oh. So that's the product that she's using. So this is our newest product for gel. I'll explain for gel very well to you all in just a moment. But I really want you to see how Shawn is actually combing the product through with her fingers, making sure she gets definition on the hair. So you have to have the right product. You do have options. You can go really, really soft. This is our stretch, twist, and curl cream. It's soft. It's got some hold to it. It's got hold to it. You can do a lot of things. The product is very versatile. You can also go with Gel, which again, we were showing there. Gel is going to have a little bit more of a firm hold, but it's going to be a perfect blend of two worlds. The creaminess and frizz control of cream, but it's going to give you the long-lasting, high shine, fast drying finish of a gel, but you will not have any of the flaking that you get with the gel. And you won't, you won't have any of the flaking that you can get with creams, and you won't have any of the hard crunchiness that you get with the gel. So we perfectly blended both of them so that you can have long-lasting wash and goes, high definition on a wash and go, and more stretch on a wash and go. Creams tend to also give you more stretch. That's another great benefit of the fruit gel, and that's what Shawn is using on the Zara tonight. Another great thing about gels, which is why we love for gel, it can really get into your curls really, really well. Creams tend to not be able to penetrate through very small, tight curls where gels can. Because you can do that with gel, you're going to really, really get more definition, especially those who say, oh, I can't do a wash and go on my hair tight, my curl pattern is too tight, I don't have curly hair. With gel, you'll be amazed. You'll actually pull that out really, really well. Okay, so choosing the right product is critical. When you are trying to get stretch on the wash and go, I'll give you a perfect example of these two particular products. Do that in my hair. So these are the two gels we use at Urban Bella. Gel is going to give you the stretch because the moisture content is higher and it's creamier. Our stretch and define gel lasts longer, but the curls tend to be a little bit smaller and a little more shrunken. They work very well together if you want the stretch, but you want to increase the hold. So if you were to, say twist or something, either one of these gels or both of them, you find this to be a little more fluffy with more ear control, more control of frayed straight pieces. This is going to last a lot longer. You're going to find the style lasting. Okay, so another key thing when you're doing a wash and go is applying it in small sections. So, Shawn, you show everyone at home how small of a section that we work with in the salon. We work in small sections and we comb through the section. So again, tip number one, making sure you have hydrated hair. Non-lather cleanser and conditioner are critical to that. Number two, you gotta have the right product for your hair type. Everybody needs and wants something different from their washing go. Number three, small sections. Zara was just telling us that she does the old slapping scoop. That slapping scoop basically means that she pumps a bunch of product in her hair and she just smooths it on, hoping it, works out. You good? Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna adjust the camera for you. Those of you at home, turn it towards Shawn just a little bit more because it's hard to see the section she's working with. Okay, so pull it down. Yeah. So you see how small this section is, okay? Not really big. You can see that it's relatively thin. That makes sure we get all of the products in on each section. Okay, so Shawn can go ahead and apply. And I want you to note, tip number 4, that she's starting at the root. So we apply product root to tip, and even sometimes tip number tip number 5, you need to apply enough for your hair type. So based on if you have really, really high porosity, meaning your hair tends to be really sandy, really dull looking, you know, make sure that you've got enough. Now, with a product like gel, you don't have to use a lot because of the base gel that you use, because of the ingredients that we choose for the product. So just observe that. Observe. So just observe. Okay. So just observe that we really comb it through. We start at the top, the root, come all the way down to the very, very end. Many times when we talk to naturals and they watch us do our wash and goes for the first time, they always say the same thing. Oh, I'm not applying that much product. I'm not I'm not applying at the root. I'm just kind of scorching it on to the ends. And that's fine. That's not a bad look. That gives you a more fluffy wash and go, which I personally like. But some people are looking for maximum stretch. And maximum stretch is something that definitely comes into play starting at the roots, applying enough product. If you don't apply enough product, what ends up happening is the hair will puff up. And puffy hair leads to shrunken hair. That's something to keep in mind. Okay, so starting at the roots, apply enough of your hair type. Again, sandy, porous hair, you need more product. Or you need products that really, really perform. All right, and then apply it evenly. So you don't necessarily have to do this with Nazar's hair, but I want to show you all this comb that I like to use when I'm doing washing up. I'm helping in the salon, and I'm working with a client who, excuse me, struggles more with getting stretched, or struggles more with, just show everyone at home. When we do the comb through section, show everyone at home how to comb through it, just with the comb. And you do not use a small tooth comb on a lot of hair. Use a small tooth comb on a small section of hair. We've already detangled Nazara's hair. So we're not really detangling, we're just making sure we have even distribution of the product, and we're making sure we coated each strand. The one thing I want to make sure that I clarify too, I know wash and go sounds like I'm going to shampoo, and then I'm going to condition, and then I'm going to throw on gel and walk out the door. We didn't mean it to be that literal when we created the phrase wash and go. We actually meant something easier than twisting. Less work than twisting or coiling or flat twisting or whatever your normal, wet set style may be. This is something a little more toned down, quick and easy. I will honestly say, once you get comfortable doing the wash and go routine, you'll find this is something that you don't even leave the shower without it being completely done. And it's easy to change it, tweak it, refresh it, all of that. Okay, so our number 6 tip, again, applying it evenly. And so, yeah. So notice with the comb, we're just going through the section. There's no pulling, no tugging. I will tell you that's largely because of the gel. One thing that it will do for you, it will also detail hair
Are you back up? Turn on the side. Say it again. Side view. Fix that. It says I'm live. Okay, so if you all can see me, we had a little small technical issue there. So 1 second, and we're just about. Okay, perfect. Okay, can you see me now? Can everybody see me at home? Is anybody on the comments? Okay, just ask them if they can see and hear us. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to make y'all dizzy. Okay, stop playing.
Okay.
Okay.
It's coming back to live now. Yeah, now I can.
Is the camera position good?
No, I need to fix it. I'm going to talk now. Ask him to ask questions.
Well, I gotta explain what Sean is doing. Okay, I don't want to miss these last ones.
Okay. So our producer's making a couple of stuff. I'm gonna switch out to Sean. Our producer is making a couple of little camera changes for us. And let me make sure I get these last few steps. While they're under the dryer, she's gonna dry 10 minutes tops. Not even that probably. And I will just be covering some swimming tips with you. So stay tuned with this. Although the show is short, we want to really kind of get in and hit the high points and make sure you guys have what you need. So we'll be talking about swimming. I'll be answering any questions you guys have on the comments. So if you're joining us live tonight, please post your comments on the comment section. Gerard, our producer, will tell me what they are. And then if you are watching this later and it's a recording, put your comments below. As I go out, I check the questions, I check the comments, and I come back and definitely answer them. And it really shows us what you need to know. Tell me what you're interested in for your next production. And also, I'd love to hear your swimming tips. So let us know how you take care of your health in the summer and whatnot. Okay, so one last thing, and Sean will show you this last little piece. We smooth. Note one thing. This as well. We keep a spray bottle on hand while we're doing a washing. So if you're not doing your washing in the shower, you definitely want to have these and continue to spray your hair as you're working. It keeps it well hydrated. Okay, keeps it well hydrated. All right, so we're going to go under the dryer here in just a second. So Sean, on this last piece, if you'll show everyone at home how you smooth the hair, like doing like a shingling effect. Well, I guess when you do this, this also stretches and elongates the curl. So it can go from here where it is and stretching it down a bit. When you do the smoothing effect, and really I recommend you do this after you've done the entire head, what happens is the hair has more, it's got more length. You're also coaching and training your hair to stretch out, smooth out, and stay smooth. If you have any wiriness going on, if your hair is gray hair tends to have a mind of its own. You can absolutely smooth and pull that.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a question?
And the question is, how much water do you need to use with Cragel?
You know, not a lot. When you're using Cragel, start with a wet head and then apply it through. Just a light mist. I mean, literally, I'm going to spray this little area. I'm sorry. Just a mist. That's why they don't let me do hair. That's why I'm on camera. I missed you. So, just a little bit, not a lot. Another one about the gel is that because it's summer, we're in Georgia. Everyone's not in Georgia. We're in the U.S. because I know people watch all over the world. But we have high humidity here. And that means that we have the opportunity to be easy with the moisturizer and easy with the water. But some days it's not that moisturized here. We have to actually add a little more. So your water will adjust up and down for the most part, not a lot. Because you're going to start with a wet head. Any other questions?
I do have another question.
Okay.
How do you care for the hair when using gel at night?
Ooh, let me show you. Yeah. Tap into your water. Just a smidgen. Okay. Won't let me touch the nigga work. And I love these double clips or these little gizmos. And this also helps you stretch a washing though. I like to come in and clip it. I like to clip the hair down at night like this. Can you see that clip there? Then I also like to come in and make sure it's nice and secure at the neck. So you'll have a whole head of clip down hair like this. And that's training and coaching you to stay in place. Find your bonnet, that pillowcase, pop those suckers out in the morning before you go to work or whatever. And it will, and the little lines will go away. It'll just look like you have more curl in your hair. I want to quickly show, I want to show one really fast. I want to show, this is a little bit of gel. I want to show you how much work you guys want to put into it when you want to stretch the curl. So you take the thing back here. And then you really pull on that hair a couple of times, okay? Not once or twice. You will pull, let the ribbon come into play. When you're really stretching and washing go out, you create a ribbon effect with the hair. And that is going to last longer than when you just pull through. And you have definition either way, but when you're talking about stretching it out, really pull it through like that. Okay? All right. So we're going to pop this Lazar under the dryer for about 10 minutes. And I'll just chat with you ladies at home about swinging hair care. If you have any questions, and then we'll be back on our show here in the next 10 minutes or so. Oh, sure. I'm going to sit down and answer questions. I'm just going to start with the dryer so everyone can see her.
Okay. Ready?
I'm going to sit here. And yes, I can fire away.
Okay. Is this gel product, is it made for 4C hair?
Yes, it is. It is definitely made for 4C hair. In fact, we just had someone who came in a few moments ago, and she does the wash and go. She never had it defined. She would actually be a model on Friday, but she came in. She's never had the definition that she really wanted with her hair, and we did 2 products on her. We did a little strand test. So by the way, if you don't know what you need, and you live here in Atlanta, or if you live in the Southeast, you can pop in. We'll strand test you. We'll strand test our products. That way, you'll know which one you need. If you don't live here and you want to just, email us at info@UrbanbellaTube, call us 404-255-5022. We're happy to help you figure out which one is the right one. That's what we do. But absolutely, this works wonders on 4C hair. Most people have multiple types of curl on their head. 4C, 4B, 4A. You may be 4A here, 4D in the crown, and then you might be, silky, curly, 3B at the neck. And we designed this product to work on all textures. I'll be honest with you, both of these gels are universal. We have used them on every curl pattern, from silky wavy to tight coily. It gets in there, lets you have the shine definition. I struggle with making shine with my hair. I have always had sandy hair, very dull, never exciting. But I have really high gloss and high shine for gel, and our stretch and define gel. I'm really glad when we finally cracked those, because it gave me what I was always looking for too.
Got another question for you. Is your conditioner, your number 4, hydrating enough to sometimes we use almost as a deep conditioner.
Oh, yeah, actually, we initially developed our number 4 hydrating conditioner to be a deep conditioner. But we went back and adjusted the formula so that you could get detangling ability on it. But we use it in the salon and the steamer. We use it as a deep conditioner. It is not a protein-based conditioner, but you absolutely can use it for deep conditioning. You use it as a deep conditioner, regular conditioner, and leave-in, actually. All right, so I'm going to quickly cover our swimming tips, and we've got about, I'm going to say 5 or so minutes. We're probably going over about 10 minutes tonight, so hang with us as Shauna finishes in the Zara's look and style. Okay.
So,
Y'all don't know swimming tips.
no, we do. No.
No.
Can you use
I can
the?
swimming tips on another show.
No, that's right. No, just one. Can you use the gel for roller set to roller set?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Somebody out there who's used for gel before. Yes, for gel, you can also do wet sets. Yeah, for gel actually exists because we have a customer too. They cannot do any fragrance. They come in with wet sets, roller sets, whatever. So we had to develop a product for them that was healthy friendly, ingredient friendly, and we also had to eliminate fragrance from it, which is fine. So we developed a developer gel, roller sets beautifully. It lasts a long, long time because the gel holds things so well. So again, to explain, you have the benefits and perks of cream. Creams are roller sets, 2-strand twists, and things like that. Creams give you moisture. So we got all of that, and we have the longevity and shine gel. So you can do anything you can do with a cream beside it. And anything you can do with a gel, you can do with crutch gel. And the name crutch gel literally comes from cream and gel, crutch gel. I know that's slightly good, but we like it. So it stays. Okay, so swimming tips, and if y'all have more questions, keep them coming. The swimming tips are relatively short, but every year we have a lot of people come to us and they're always like, okay, what do I do for swimming here? So number 1, you want to wet your hair before you go in the pool. The reason for that is dry hair is going to soak up every ounce of water from a chlorinated pool. You don't want to soak up all the chlorinated water. So you go in with your hair already hydrated, it doesn't take on quite as much. Okay? So you know how they say, oh, please shower before you come into the pool? That benefits you too. And it's good to your skin too. You don't want to go in dry. You don't want to go in dry hair, you don't want to go in dry body. Apply a light amount of your conditioner to your hair, and it creates a barrier to chlorine. So I like to take black on here. So I probably take a Google off of it. And I smooth it on every strand, everywhere. And I make sure I have that on before I swim. I've been swimming my whole life. Our mother made sure that all of us swim, so we spent every summer in the pool, even in the relaxing days. And we've always put conditioner on our hair before we went into the pool, and we spent entire days there. And never had any issues with hair breaking off or any of those kinds of problems. Not natural and not relaxed. When you put the conditioner on first, there's a barrier that is, the chlorine's got a barrier it's got to get through in order to get to your hair. The other thing about chlorine, I want to make sure everybody understands, is that what chlorine really does to your hair, it really affects the moisture level. So it causes your hair to be dry, it causes your skin to be dry. And it creates these cracks along the shaft of the hair, along the cuticle, making the hair more brittle. So if you eliminate how much chlorine is actually coming onto the hair because you pre-rinse, and then you also put a barrier on the conditioner, and you can get a swimming cap on, tip number 3, you are doing great. If you can't get a swimming cap on, I can't get one on. Just be sure to pull your hair up, pin it up so that it's not in your way. If you are really an athletic swimmer, or if you're learning how to swim, we have a lot of clients who are taking the plunge and taking their first swimming lessons. Washing those are great for swimmers. It is the easiest thing you can do. Go to the pool, the shower in the pool, rinse immediately. Tip number 4, when you get out of the pool,
Don't go home or ride around or go places with chlorine still all over your body. Rinse off in the pool shower. Rinse your hair really, really well. And follow with the Urban Bella non-lather. And the reason why this is really going to help you, it's going to rehydrate and counterbalance what the chlorine has done. That dryness, all of that. So follow this. You can just put a little bit of conditioner on. You know you're going to the pool the next day or whatever. No need to really style unless you have to go to work, and then you can pop on your gel, which is very easy to pop on at the pool. But it's fine to walk around with your conditioner on and treat your hair. You don't need a lot of it if you're walking around. Just a nice glaze. It'll help restore the moisture. Restoring the moisture and keeping your hair hydrated is number one if you're a swimmer or if you are trying to become a swimmer. And then my last tip is and those tips. So you basically want to, I'll list them all below for you. And just to quickly recap all of the tips from tonight. Sorry, y'all, my tablet's acting funny. Okay, so to recap tonight's tips while it starts drying. Number one, sorry guys, I'm a little technology crashing on tonight.
Ask it.
Oh, I can answer the question, yes.
Yeah. Where can I buy the can I buy the gel online?
Yes, you can get it by the gel online tomorrow. The gel price is $20. And we will run a special promotion on the gel for you once it goes up online. If you please make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. Join our Urban mailing list because I will email it out. Regular retail price is $20. We will give you all a special introductory purchase price on it for $15. That's a rare situation. So one wonder on that. So if you're interested in the gel, please grab it this weekend. I will put it on sale. It starts tomorrow afternoon, around noon, and it will run all the way through Tuesday afternoon at noon. Okay, you guys can grab that. Any other questions?
Yeah. Can you use any type of conditioner, or is there a certain kind of conditioner you recommend us use?
Every conditioner is different. Every company has a different focus when they develop their product. Our focus is to build your moisture and to make sure that you have the right condition for your hair to get where you're trying to be. There's a lot of conditioners on the market, and you can run it at Target and in Walmart or Walgreens anywhere and grab something off the shelf, but it does matter what you use. Many things are just full of silicone. They don't really have any conditioning elements. We use a ton of coconut oil in this conditioner. We probably should change the name to coconut treatment. That's how much coconut we use in here. And we love sweet almond oil. That's not in, it's on the list on the ingredient deck, but there's a tiny, tiny amount to it. And your hair can tell the condition never gets better. That's why we do, that's number one, that's why we develop our own products. Because it allows us to really control the quality you're getting, and it builds your hair over time. And keep in mind, this is a salon. We have clients for years. We have to own where that hair condition is headed. We don't get to tell you it's great. We have to work on you if it's not great. So our clients use our product at home, we use it here at the salon, and I guarantee you that the quality is way higher than anything available on the market right now. We truly have developed this product, and I'm repeating that from customers. So real quick, 7 tips on better wash and go. So better stress definition. One, hydrate. Definition for wash and go comes hydration. Get the Urban Bella Lindsay Duo on our website on the homepage. Choose the right product. Number 2, that's the second thing. If you don't know what one you need, I'll tell you which one you need. They're also featured. We're happy to recommend one, send you the link. Because we have 3 styling aids here at Urban Bella. And even sometimes we use one of our moisturizers. Number 3, fly it in small sections. Big chunks of thermal product on won't stretch your curl. It'll still look great, but it won't give you stretch and definition. Number 4, start at the roots.
Number 5, apply enough for your hair type. A lot of times, what I find with people, this goes to applying enough and product. A lot of people talk to people, same product that they use to moisturize, they want to try to do a wash and go, or they want to do a wash and go with a mousse, or they want to do a wash and go with a leave-in. Those aren't products for wash and go. They're not product, and a wash and go and FingerStyle, same thing. We use those words interchangeably. So, number 6, apply it evenly. If you need a comb, if you need a comb, use a comb. It's fine. If you don't need a comb, great. Kudos to you. Smooth product in the cuticle. That's that last little piece I was showing you. Really smooth and stretch the hair out. It strains your hair. So keep moving, keep going with that. Sorry. Last but not least, Shauna's going to pop Zara back in the chair. Watch Shauna as she finishes Zara's hair. She will talk to you her tips. She's very detailed about finishing. Swimming, wet hair before you get in the pool. Apply conditioner before you go in. Rinse your hair thoroughly. Rinse down before you get out. And definitely use the Urban Bella. Oh, maybe it's not.
Trying to see.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
It's just going slow.
So definitely make sure you use the Urban Bella shampoo and conditioner as well. Okay, so I'm gonna pop out of the way. Let Shauna come in and get you like squared away. Get it squared away. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, they can still hear you. I'm just coming in and finishing her with, you know what was important? Oh yeah, what product? So Shauna is obviously using something about Urban Bella. She's using Shine Butter. Okay, so Shauna, you've been here before. Shauna's using these 2 moisturizers. Hydrating finishing cream, hydrating moisturizing cream, and hair shine butter. The butter has no water in it. The moisturizing cream is water-based. Okay, she's putting those 2 together in her hand like so, emulsifying it in. Just myself, and she's squishing that on. Gives a lot of moisture to the hair. Really softens it up if you need it. I will say, you want to know if I did it right. I don't want it. I want you to notice when Shauna is separating. Now, she is a stylist. She goes a little fast. But show the folks at home in slow-mo how you separate the hair without creating frizz. Real important. You've done all that work. You don't want to just throw through it and do anything. And I know it looks like she's going fast with no method to the madness. She's been doing it a long time. So you have to really make sure, like I want you to notice one of the first things she did was she started to just pull the hair apart slowly. But the gel allows you to do that. Butter ain't gonna allow you to do that. You gotta have a performing product. Gel, performing product. All products will be linked below in the description. So like, explain why you're doing that. What is that?
I'm doing a like scrunching or kind of grabbing into the hair.
That is why.
I'm doing that because your fingertips can create frizz.
Okay.
And so by just grabbing into the hair, that helps me to get to apply the moisturizer without frizzing the hair out.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look
And
on
it
camera.
also
Let me
helps me to
see what they
create
can see.
volume, so I will
Let me
grab
take
and kind
a-
of scrunch and
Oh, perfect. Let me see this.
pull up on the hair. That will give me a certain volume that I want to create. Then I'm just kind of going through and just lightly
So, can you see it
separating
here?
her curls.
A little brighter.
So we can see nicely individualize.
We can do
curls
better
and see
production
all
if we
the nice
went.
definition that we created.
Yeah, it's just the camera. It's kind of giving you kind of.
It's the camera, it's not the camera.
For the feed, that's what that's like.
Camera.
And once
I
I
don't think
created
they
all
see
the
it.
volume, then
I
I'm
don't
going
see
to
it.
come back in and just kind of make sure everything is
I think
placed exactly the way I want it to sit. There you have it.
Okay.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if anyone joined us with the gentleman interview, thank you so much for joining us tonight. This does wrap up our show. We're going to give our model a spin around so you can see how her hair finished. Again, our website, our social media pages, please subscribe. Please subscribe, or subscribe. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That'll keep you posted on other videos. We have more wash and go tutorials and videos coming. Not necessarily live shows, but things that we've recorded here in the salon. So look for that as well. Each of the wash and goes is going to reflect a different type of hair. Again, I would put Nazara in the category of 4B, 4C, but even more importantly, medium porosity. So I'll even be more clear when I say hair type. I'll even clarify porosity, because your porosity affects your product, even your porosity affects what kind of product you choose even more. All of the tips will be below. Join us for our next episode 2 weeks from tonight, again at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please share this video with your friends. We will post it to Facebook on Monday as well, for those of you who maybe want to share it that way. We'll share it out there. And if you have any additional questions, please post them in the comments. Thank you all very much for joining us tonight. See you soon. Bye.